Rich here. I just wanted to take a quick moment to give you some instructions on what to expect as you're coming into camp for registration. First thing, when you drive into the camp, you're going to want to look for the signs that are pointing you towards the dining hall. All of our registration will be happening within that main building. You should see some people out front who are going to have some signs kind of waving you, point this way. This is the direction you need to go. We'll be entering around the back side of the building at this point to start our line for registration. First thing that you're going to do when you get there is we're going to be hitting the downstairs basement area and taking care of our health checks, as well as dropping off medications with the nurse. So if your child is coming to camp with medications, we ask for your help, please, to try to make sure that you're getting everything that your child needs. Needs to be clearly labeled with specific directions for how that is to be administered to the child. If you can put all of those in one bag, label it with your child's name, that's going to save us a whole lot of time in the check-in process and help out our nurses so that they know exactly what your child needs and when they're supposed to take it. Second thing you'll do once we get through that and you've taken care of those, you will have one of these little forms that's going to come from that you're going to fill out when you come through the check doors downstairs. This is going to have all the little boxes, so you need to have things initialed and signed off on these. Your cabin leader is going to look for this when you come through, so you want to make sure that you have this with your name and that you've checked through all the stations so they know that you have completed the entire process. So you'll head upstairs from there. There, upstairs in that area, you will have our financial stations. So we're going to have a line where you can check in. If you have paid in full already, we're just going to check in that you're here, that you have arrived, give you your cabin assignment, and help push you on through the line to the next things you need. If you have a payment that you need to finalize, like you've paid a deposit and you need to pay the rest of it, that will be taken care of there. If you are walk-on and you are coming just directly to camp and haven't registered yet, we're going to have a separate line for you to get into so that you can take care of all of those things that we need to get information-wise for you. So we'll take care of all those payments, take care of those walk-ons, make sure you have everything you need. If you have prepaid for a t-shirt, we will have a line for you to be able to pick those up, as well as canteen cards. So we will use canteen cards this year, so it's going to be a little card. They're going to mark things off, so I think they're going to be a little easier to deal with than the wristbands. So we will take care of those. You can check those in, especially for junior campers. You can check those in with your cabin leader and make sure your name is on them and they can hold on to them for you to make it a little easier so that those don't get lost. We want to make sure that you keep track of all your money that you have for camp. So canteen cards, we'll be checking in, grabbing those t-shirts. The last thing that you're going to do before you leave the registration area is to sign up for electives. So as you come through the cafeteria, there's going to be some tables there set up with some of the rec staff to talk to you about what those electives are and what is available for you to choose. So you'll be signing up for your electives that you want to do during camp time at that time as well. So once you've gotten through all of those and you have all of your checks off on here, you'll be free to load up and take your stuff to the girls' cabins, which will be around past the tabernacle. Or if you're going to the boys' cabins, you'll go across the way back towards the swimming area. And that's where you're going to be going for those. So you'll be able to get checked into your cabins. We are super excited to have you, and we are so glad you've decided to come join us for Freedom Youth Camp. See you soon.